Okay, let's go again. So, what type of players are on at the moment? 105, 2061. Okay, by the way, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, it's free to subscribe. You just get notified of all new videos I do, so it'd be really cool if you subscribe. That'd be cool, and much appreciated. Just get notified of all new videos. I think YouTube's been working on something actually in a recent day or two. I'm not sure about if the notifications are working as efficiently as usual. Anyway, but okay, what should I play here? Knight takes e4, bit of mainline-ish stuff. But I play c3 and bishop d3 for queen c2. Knight e2, queen c2, bit of an attack, I hope. Okay, so now decision for h4 or bishop e3 or bishop h6. Maybe bishop h6, just to try and prepare casting queenside. Then if bishop g4, f3. Mind you, I'm blocking the h pawn. h4 immediately. Bishop g4, f3. There's bishop g3. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna block my own h pawn. But also there might be knight f4. Takes bishop f4, so I play h4 here. Heck attack time. I'm going to let a2 go. I can play h5. If he takes on a2, I can play hg or bishop f8 first, then hg and bishop g6. I think I'll do that. Just try and rip open the king side here. I'm not going to bother about a2 just yet. Although now with the queen there, take on g6 here. There's knight g6. Is really going to play knight g6? Can I just take and then bishop g6 here? Takes. Bishop g7. If I waste time with a3, is that a big problem? a3. There might be bishop a3. So I really want to get on with this attack, but hg, would that really do the trick? So I play bishop takes first, hg. I might run for it with king d2 soon. Takes bishop g6. I don't know, a3, I could make a run with it and just let him sack. Let's try and slow this down, but then should he have played f5? If he plays f5 after a3, where's my attack? So maybe this is the chance, just to play bishop takes f8, bishop f8, hg, fg, bishop takes, queen a2. It just looks really dangerous. I'm going to do it. Mind you, no, I'll have h6 under control with the rook for bishop h6s. So I just want to do this. I want to just play bishop g6. Oh, there's queen g5. Oh, knight f4. Nope, queen g5. I've blown it. I've missed queen g5 check. There's knight f4, just losing a piece. Queen f4. Oh dear. I've largely blown it anyway. Queen takes f4, king b1. Or g3. That's unfortunate. Completely missed queen g5 check. So, is he going to take on f4 or hg? If hg... Oh, just so unnecessary. What about queen g6 of hg? Just accepts two pawns for the thing. Don't really like it. Okay, but it might be best to play queen g6. Spending some time here. So queen f4, king v1. HG, there's nothing better than Queen G6. That's G3. G3's got all sorts of things. Bishop G7, Bishop H6. No, hang on. I just played King B1. Okay, it's taking there. Okay, as long as he hasn't got Bishop F5, I can look forward to King A1. Okay, look forward to something here. Rook H7. That's Bishop F5 now. So I'll move the thing now. And this G4, no, I'll just move the thing now. So Queen H5. If Bishop F5. Something like Rook H4, there's Queen G5. Okay, Queen's almost trapped. There isn't Rook H8 or anything, so Queen here. Right, so it's a whole bishop out after that tactical disaster. I can pin that. Nope, can't, I can just take that. I've got Queen C7 if I need it, so I think I'll just centralise. Maybe Rook E3 to F3 would be dangerous. I can play Rook moves as Queen C7. Rook E3 for Rook F3. Now he's on that. Okay. Big trouble again. No, D5? Nope. I think it's big trouble. I'm just going to get onto the light squares and have to move my king. It's going to be horrible. Oh dear. There's Bishop F5. Let's check King C2 though, or King C1. Holding the forks of check King C2. So what do I want to do here? Okay, moves back. Is he going to exchange off a rook? Might be Queen C7 there if he takes off a rook and... Okay, let's move back here. Okay, let's go in for this. He's got Bishop H6, there might be F4 there. I think F4's the only move actually. Okay. So I've blocked in, oh he's threatening now. Queen B1. Oh, dear oh dear. It looks dire, looks lost. Okay, there wasn't usual comments or questions on YouTube because I was a bit gutted actually there. I thought I had a nice attack on the H file because there was this game of John Spillman once. He had a nice hack attack, and I've had some nice wins in that. But let's see what happened. I'm discussing it with Smoking Gun on Chess Cube in the King's Crusher Cafe, and we're talking about prophylaxis, and often it is king tucking moves like King H1, or in this case it was King B1. If I'd tucked the king away, that's kind of prophylaxis which is very important. I suppose a bit like castling, such moves which tuck the king away are like strengthening the castled position. Otherwise the checks on the diagonals that are really dangerous. You know, if you don't play King H1 often in Sicilian, then this diagonal for checks is often lethal, as we've seen in my recent games. But here it was this diagonal that was lethal, but it wasn't immediately apparent because I had that dark square bishop and I gave it away. So let's have a look at that in slow motion. So I get carried away with my H-pawn attack. So I play Bishop H6. Now, funny enough, after Knight F8 and Bishop E6, here is an opportunity that not only I can defend the A2 pawn, I can also get it away from that diagonal, which potentially is dangerous. This diagonal here, you wouldn't have thought so though, that this diagonal's got so much danger. So a little bit of analysis. Engine move King B1. If Queen A5 B3 is perfectly okay apparently. White would be slightly better here if we add a Kb1 just to show that in this position, slight advantage, might be able to get on with my attack. Say b5, White could potentially be generating an attacking initiative. Instead of bishop g4, let's play rook b8. So takes h5, just to see the dream attack might actually come true in this situation, where bishop takes, knight takes. No, not yet hg. So I don't know, even this, it's not so clear cut, the h-file attack. Okay, so let's go back. So I was a bit carried away with h5, and it looks as though this diagonal, you know, with the bishop on h6, it's not a problem. Any prophylaxis, is it really needed? Is it just padding out moves? You know, or do you have to do calculations to work that out? But obviously, in retrospect, the queen is actually forking, you know, two pawns here, and along the way of the forks, you know, it has got access to all these squares, including that sensitive diagonal for the check here. And you wouldn't have imagined it, because this is also demonstrating the weakness of the last move. That bishop takes f8 creates a weakness even more on the diagonal. As soon as I play bishop takes f8, although on the plus side it seems to be a logical thing to be able to take, you know, remove the defender and take on g6, I've just weakened that key diagonal. So that's why, to my horror, I mean, it's just lost now after bishop g6. I've just blundered horrifically. From a position I was kind of distracted, actually, that basically I was looking at this aspect of the attack, you know, taking on a2, where I try and get, you know, slaughter attacking with bishop g6 and rook h7, but it's just queen g5 is just a killer. It's resignable here, so I just lost a piece, and that's it really. The rest is just lost. It's immediate resignation time. But it's good what he played anyway for bishop h6 to force f4. And after bishop f5, it's really just crushing. The queen's got no access now to c7 for a check, even. So there's no hope at all here. And queen b1 is going to be winning the b2 pawn. The queen's well in for the attack here. So it's a total backfire there. It's sort of instructive for this question about these tucking king moves. They're a necessary form of prophylaxis. An extension of castling is to really secure your castle position. So maybe these padding out moves, especially in Blitz, if you haven't got time to calculate the risk of the diagonals. So on g1, you know, as soon as you move your f pawn, you've got diagonal risk. On c1, you've got diagonal risk. It's just here it wasn't like apparent at all. So I just got carried away. H pawn attack, bishop f8, and this diagonal is just a killer, defensive and attacking, just winning a piece. So this desperate move is just hopeless now. Okay, I hope there's something instructive about that, and thank you to the Smoking Gun on ChessCube for discussing that a little bit as well, and Chess Explained made a comment or two. So thanks very much. Comments or questions on YouTube. Cheers.